Should you take the Duolingo English test? If English is your second language and you are trying to enter an English-speaking university somewhere around the world, then you have some options, but you must take an English test before you can be admitted to a university. Maybe you've considered IELTS or TOEFL, but Duolingo is another choice for many universities around the world. Is the Duolingo English test right for you? This is the question that I want to look at in this video today. We're going to learn more about the Duolingo English test and find out if it is a good fit for your English proficiency test before you enter an English-speaking university. Hi, I'm Jerry with Global Connection ESL. Thanks so much for joining today. If this is the first time for us to meet, then welcome. I'm happy that you joined. I hope that you'll subscribe to this channel, so go ahead and click the notification bell down below, and you'll be subscribed. I look forward to sharing more videos with you in the future. And if you've been following me for some time, thanks so much. I appreciate the support and encouragement that you provide, and I hope that these lessons provide everything that you need to make yourself successful with English and passing your test. Now, as we begin, I want to say a couple things about taking an English test. If you are taking IELTS and you're trying to get that 6.5, or if you're taking TOEFL and you want to get at least a 60, please understand that these scores are scores that are just the entry level into the university. I want to encourage you to continue to work hard to improve your English proficiency so that you can succeed and excel at university studies. If you have taken other tests like IELTS or TOEFL, then you probably went to a testing center. But when and where can you take the Duolingo English test? Well, the Duolingo English test is computer-based, and you can take it anywhere and anytime that you want, as long as you have certain requirements for your computer and for the testing environment. Let me share some of those details with you here. The Duolingo testing service will be watching you carefully through your computer camera and through the function of your computer, so you need to follow these rules very carefully. Be alone in a quiet room with good light. You want to be able to show your face. No sunglasses when you're taking the test. You want to show your ears during the test, so this means you might need to put your hair back. You should not wear headphones or earphones. You will only use the speakers from your computer. You are not allowed to use a mobile device, a cell phone, an iPad, a book, notes, or any other materials. You cannot have pencil or paper to take notes. You cannot talk to other people. You can't leave the place in front of your camera. This means you can't even leave for the restroom. You can't be looking around the room because there could be another person in the room, and if it looks like you are looking at another person or some poster in the room, you could be disqualified. And finally, it's very important that you do not use computer software that will help you spell check correctly or predict any mistakes with your English. How long does it take for the Duolingo English test? Well, if you've taken IELTS before, then you know it takes at least 2 hours and 45 minutes if you get a speaking appointment right away. If you have taken the TOEFL test, you know that takes even longer. But for the Duolingo English test, you only need an hour. In fact, it'll take just under an hour to complete this test. How much does the Duolingo English test cost? It costs $49 to take this test. $49 is much cheaper than the other tests, because if you've taken IELTS, you know that that's around $250, and if you've taken TOEFL, it's also very expensive in a similar price range. It costs so much to prepare for studying abroad. visa requirements, applications, and testing. When you have so many costs to pay for, it might be helpful to choose a test that costs less. Maybe you're thinking, wow, $49? I can take Duolingo English Test 5 times for the same price as the IELTS test. Well, there's another important question to consider. How often can you take the Duolingo English Test? Well, for a certified score, you can only take it 2 times in a 30-day period of time. Maybe there's one more important question that you really need to ask before you consider taking Duolingo. Is Duolingo accepted at the university where you want to go? Of course, you know that IELTS and TOEFL are accepted at so many English-speaking universities around the world. What university are you trying to enter? You need to check first with that university to find out if they accept Duolingo English scores. At the university where I work right now, we are accepting Duolingo English scores, but it's kind of temporary because Duolingo is still a little questionable to admission specialists. IELTS and TOEFL have a strong reputation, but there are some questions about the Duolingo admission requirements. As of now, it is being accepted at my university, but I have heard rumor that this is a temporary decision and that in the future it will just be IELTS and TOEFL and perhaps one other test, but Duolingo is still in the testing stage as to whether it's acceptable or not. So it's very important that you check with the university where you want to attend to find out if they will accept your score from the Duolingo English Test. Don't skip this point, it's very important. How can you find out more about the Duolingo English Test? Well, you can certainly check this website here. It will give you more details about the test. You might also consider taking a practice test. If you take a practice test, then you will understand more about the structure of the test. So, what do you think? Is the Duolingo English Test the right one for you? Maybe you've already taken IELTS. Maybe you've also taken TOEFL. Perhaps you might consider the Duolingo English Test. But please remember, these tests are checking your English language skills. So the most important thing is to always be building your English language skills. If you want to know more about IELTS, then you can check out this video. I have compared it with TOEFL here. You can also find more IELTS videos here. But if you want to know more about the Duolingo English Test, let me know. I'd like to find out more. Now, the question that I have for you today is, have you taken the Duolingo English Test? If you have already taken it, then leave me a comment below. What did you think about it? What were the positive points and what were the negative points? I would love to hear from you. Thanks very much for watching. This video, we have looked at many different points about whether the Duolingo English Test is right for you. I hope that it was helpful, and I hope that it will give you more information to reach the goals that you have for your education and hopefully an international education. There are many factors in the future of the world's education right now, such as how much will be taking place online. Well, the Duolingo English Test is completely online, and it may be just what is needed for your future. Oh, just a minute before you go. If you want to know more about IELTS or improving your English in general, then I hope you'll check out these videos. They can be helpful for helping you improve your language skills. Thanks for watching. See you next time.